Alright. Hey, what's up guys? It's Chillis going back to the No New Games 9 hours, 9 persons, 9 doors. Hey Gogeta. Yeah, yesterday when I tried streaming this, my internet pooped the bed. So hopefully that doesn't happen this time. Hey Meridak. So yeah, I have a saved data from yesterday. I'm not gonna use that because the VOD, the 20-minute VOD from yesterday is like I watched it back, it's like unviewable, so I'm gonna just start from save 2 again. Just start fresh, because yeah, that wasn't good. So I know where some of the stuff is in the first class cabin. Oh yeah, because you're up, your guys' daylight savings happens ahead of ours, which is odd, but what can you do? But yeah, no, it was only like 20 minutes because again, my internet was not cooperating at all. So I had to stop. Yeah, no, like I said, it was barely anything because I dropped 20% of the frames throughout the entire stream in just 22 minutes. So yeah, I had to stop. So like, yeah, well, it wasn't great. This locking thing flashing red, is that a microphone? Yeah, we have to play a sound. Let me see. Well, judging by the feel of it, I would guess that we are meant to produce some sort of sound, and this device will sense it and unlock. Yep, okay, so I know there's one of the musical scores under here. Yeah, score plate A. I see this feels like glass. A rectangular plate of glass. Is there something written on the surface? Yeah, it's a sheet of music with a couple of A notes. Just A's. Yeah, that's it. Kinda weird, huh? Alright. And it took Junpei by surprise. Snake, usually so calm and collected, suddenly began to move. What's up, buddy? Stared about the room almost frantically, clearly looking for something. No, Junpei thought. I'm not staring. Yeah, a blind man can't really stare. After all, he's blind. Blind or not, Snake was clearly attempting to do something. At last, Junpei could no longer contain his curiosity.
What's wrong? You got weird all of a sudden.
Yeah. Snake waited a moment before answering.
I heard something strange.
Like what?
Something strange?
Ah, well, never mind. It doesn't seem to be anything suspicious.
Right.
I don't wish to toot my own horn, but my auditory senses are considerably more advanced than those of most humans.
Yeah, it's a rather fascinating phenomenon that happens when someone loses a sense. There are others get way better, which sounds cool, but like, you know, you have to lose another one to get that power. So it's like
I notice even the slightest of noises.
Right. Are you gonna tell me you can hear a needle drop from a mile away?
Yeah, no, nothing that crazy.
No, such a thing would be impossible. However, by listening to the sound of footsteps and breathing, as well as sound echoing off the environment, I can locate most objects.
Oh yeah, that's right. When Clover fell on the big staircase a little while ago, you were at her side immediately. So that was...
Game never reveals what he heard there, huh? That's
Yes,
a weird thing to
I could
include
hear
if
it
they never
happen.
mention it again. That's really odd. I wonder if it's just supposed to imply maybe he heard the other group through the wall? No, because we entered the door on the left, and so it'd be farther away. I don't know.
In fact, I can run quite fast. Certainly as fast as you. And should someone attempt to start a fight with me, I am quite confident that I could defeat them.
I saw this dialogue yesterday during the failed stream. Yeah, this line was mildly concerning.
Oh, really?
Junpei was somewhat taken aback by this revelation. He stared at Snake, skeptical.
You don't believe me, do you? Care to give it a try?
No, we're good.
I must warn you, you'll no doubt regret it. Well, I suppose that's enough playing around. Let's resume our search, shall we?
We shall. We shall. With a small, self-satisfied smile, the Snake turned and walked away from Junpei. Okay, well, mildly scary. White desk, feels kind of fancy. Okay, there's also this map. What's this? This isn't a score. Is this a map of the ship? A map? There's a map of the ship here. Yeah. Then I imagine it will prove very helpful. You'd best hold on to it, Junpei. Okay. Yeah, it is now possible to use the map screen. Map screen. The map screen can only be viewed during the story sections. While on the map screen, you can examine a map of the ship's floor plan, which you will acquire over the course of the story. Pressing L and X will allow you to see a bird's eye view for that room. Okay. I keep seeing that down arrow, so I think I have to hit down on the D-pad, but no, that's not how that works. Alright, and then there's this lockbox. If it's locked, one of those dial locks. We need to get the dials in the right place and it'll open. Find anything? Nope. How about you, Snake? I also found nothing. Yeah, this first little bit is just me getting the stuff I got last time. Alright, yes, well this feels like glass. A rectangle of glass. Transparent, I assume. I can feel something printed on the surface. What is it? A sheet of music with some C notes on it. And yeah, these have nothing in them. Nothing inside. No noise when shaken. Okay, I can't even... I thought I could check the bottom one. Oh, there we go. Nothing inside. Okay. Oh, no, I didn't mean to look again. I double-clicked. Okay. Now back out through here. Into the bathroom. Check out the tub. The bathtub's full of water. Is there ash or something in this water? It looks kinda gray. Let's just pull the plug. No, hold on. Maybe we can, I don't know, use it for something. Yeah, 7 was... It's very clutch here for stopping us from doing this. Use it for something. No, this is funny. Testing. Hey, it's great to see you all here. I just flew in from New York and boy, my arms are tired. Yes, thank you. I'll be here all week. Try the veal. That's not a mic, 7. It's just a shower head. What? What the hell? Yeah, buddy, you, that's embarrassing. Well, this thing's clean. Any water? Nothing's coming out. We've got the faucet on all the way, but I can't hear nothing. And there we are in the mirror. What a pair. A college kid and a terrifying giant of a man in a beanie. Stuck in a cramped bathroom. With this beast of a man. What would my parents say? Like I said yesterday, they'd probably be happy you're doing whatever you can to get home safely. Probably. Something wrong, Junpei? You looked real sad all of a sudden. No, nothing. The lights, huh? Nope, doesn't look like there's anything hidden there. Alright, now through here. Grab this. It's a heavy piece of paper that's been folded in half. It has score printed on the front of it. Score. That's gotta mean musical score. If that's true, then the score we just found was probably in here. At least at some point. Yeah. Alright. Now we grab this vase. I get it, you're gonna use this vase, right? That's pretty clever, Junpei. We just gotta fill this thing with water. What? What are you talking about? Oh man, you don't get it? Just grab that vase and take a look around. You'll figure it out soon enough. Oh, right, I forgot to check the fireplace before grabbing it this time. Looks like a vase. Maybe you could use that. Yeah. All right. Let me inspect the fireplace just so. Huh? There's something in the back. Let's see if I can reach it. Okay, so it's slightly different dialogue. Yesterday, I did this before grabbing the vase. Interesting. Okay, that's cool. Just a little. God damn it, that's hot. Yeah, fire does that. You aren't real smart, are you? Come on, of course it's gonna be hot. It's a fire. Even a monkey knows it shouldn't stick its hand in the fire. He's got a point. Oh, no, it wasn't different dialogue. That time it actually clicked the fire. Whereas this time, or last time, I clicked the whole fireplace. Okay, never mind. Fireplace, huh? Don't see one of these too often. Aren't a lot of people these days with real fire... aren't a lot of people these days with real fireplaces and real fires. Yeah, okay, so now we gotta go to the bathroom and get water, and that's where I left off last time. Oh wait, whoops, wrong door. Didn't we come out of that door? No point going back there. All that's out there are a locked numbered door and a dead body. Or what's left of it. Yeah. My bad. Wrong door. Alright. What's in here? Alright, the toilet. It's a toilet. Doesn't seem to be anything in the toilet or the tank. There's some toilet paper on the wall there. Nothing looks suspicious. Interesting how we can come in here if there's nothing in here. Or maybe the devs just thought it'd be weird to have a, you know, room with no toilet. That's very possible. Bathtub's full of gross, cloudy water. Alright. Shouldn't be too hard to fill this face up. Alright. Hey Junpei, what are you doing over there? Only one thing to do now that you got that thing full of water. Come on, what are you waiting for? Okay. And this is where I left off, because I couldn't get the... But I think I know what I get... I think I now know what I did wrong. I clicked the whole fireplace yesterday. I didn't click the fire itself. Alright, time to put this fire out. About time, buddy. Let's do it. Here we go. Yeah. So yesterday when I tried this, I was clicking the entire fire, and my internet is okay. It was just a small dip. Hopefully it doesn't do that again. And it's doing it again. Okay. Hang on. Actually, let me lower my bit rate, and hopefully that will help. Let's. Okay, I don't know if that's gonna help or not, but good job. Another success. That fire didn't stand a chance. Alright, let's grab you. Alright, I'll just pull this out now. Don't want to get burned, so let's pull down the sleeves. Yeah, it's probably still really hot. It's a ceramic plate of some kind. It looks like a blank sheet of music. Blank this time, huh?
Oh.
What? You have an idea? Seven cried out and stumbled, his balance lost. He threw out a hand again, and caught the wall in time to steady himself and avoid the floor. But his face was flushed and he looked startled.
Hey, Seven, what the hell was that? Are you alright?
No, that doesn't seem very alright to me, personally, but...
Yeah, I'm fine. I just felt a little dizzy, that's all.
Yeah, didn't Akane have the same thing earlier? Maybe after effects of the gas that Zero used on us? Perhaps?
What the hell is wrong with me?
I don't know, man.
There's memory loss, now I'm getting dizzy for no reason.
Memory loss?
Oh yeah, that's concerning. Junpei couldn't hide the surprise in his voice. 7, for his part, seemed unconcerned. He probably shouldn't be. That seems something you should be concerned about.
Oh, yeah, I guess I didn't tell you, huh?
No.
I told the rest of them before we ran into you on the stairs. I told them I couldn't remember a damn thing from before I woke up.
Oh, that's... Huh. That... I'm assuming that's probably a side effect of the gas, but...
Didn't realize I hadn't told you.
Whoa, wait a minute. You're talking about amnesia, right?
Yeah?
Yeah, I guess so.
Well, why are you an amnesiac? What happened to you?
Junpei! How do you expect him to answer that? I don't... What?
If I knew that, I wouldn't really be one, would I?
Yeah, like, what kind of question is that?
Oh, yeah, I guess that's true.
Uh-huh. Junpei paused for a moment and stared at 7.
Are you telling the truth?
Huh?
I mean, what reason would he have to lie?
Well, you look pretty calm for somebody who doesn't remember anything.
Well, what do you want him to do? Freak out? Like...
If you've really got amnesia, shouldn't you be, like, upset or confused or something?
I think getting out of here alive is probably his first priority, and he'll freak out later.
Well, sure. I mean, I was pretty confused when I woke up down on D-Deck.
Yeah.
But that was a while ago. I've had some time to get used to it. After a while, I figured it wasn't worth the trouble of worrying about it.
Yeah, no, surviving comes first. Okay, luckily it looks like my internet has evened out. It's been like 2 minutes since the last dip, so hopefully it holds this time.
After all, why worry about something I can't change?
Right? Yeah, just gotta move on. Keep moving forward.
People usually don't stay amnesiacs forever.
Yeah, usually.
I figure it'll work itself out eventually.
There's fringe cases where they live their entire life, you know, relearning and rebuilding bonds with like family and friends. But yeah, those are rare cases.
But that's it?
Yeah.
That's it.
Again, Junpei, what do you want from him?
All right, that's enough talking for now. Let's get back to work.
7 gave Junpei a look the younger man wasn't sure how to interpret and turned to walk away.
How are you fine with something like that?
I mean, did he ever say he was fine with it? He said he was used to it. He never said he was fine with it. Somehow, though, Junpei didn't find his reassurances very reassuring. Just let the man live. This couch looks just big enough for 3 people. Looks perfect for me. What? Perfect for an elegant gentleman like myself. The couch looks a lot more elegant. Hey, there's something you aren't saying. Never mind. Yeah, don't upset the giant man. That wouldn't be good. Okay. Wrong one. Alright, so we have 3 scores. Music stand, might as well put the music I found on it. I'll put the ceramic plate on the bottom, and the glass plates on top. Wait a minute. What's wrong? Well, I put them all on top of each other, but they look odd. It doesn't really look like a song. Then, in all likelihood, we haven't found them all. We need to find more glass plates. Oh. I think those are the only ones I found last time. Oh, right, duh. Oh my god, this thing. But how do we get that open? totally a table with a mirror. Ah yes, the sort of thing is known as vanity. Were you aware of that, Junpei? Of course, vanity also refers to self-love, conceit, and narcissism. As such, you could say that every day when a woman looks into one of these, she is staring at her own conceit and narcissism. Doesn't that strike you as terribly sad? Not really. I don't know. I don't know, man. I just work here. Bed with a canopy. I've seen things like this in movies and stuff, but never in real life. True, you don't see too many these days. I can't see the details, obviously, but I imagine it's one of those princess beds Clover is so fond of. Clover wants one of these? Yes. She wants a princess bed. Didn't I say that? You think it doesn't suit her? Yeah, I guess you could say that. Junpei. Judge her by appearances, will you? And well, you should not. No, judging people by their appearance isn't good. Small round chair, probably goes to the vanity. Okay. What about these lights? I can't inspect them. Okay, never mind. So, I'm missing something. Can't inspect that. What have I missed? Oh, no. Oh, right here. Score plate G, okay. It's a rectangular piece of glass. You can see right through it. It has a couple of G notes written on it. Huh, I wonder what that means. I don't know, let's go find out. We still have to get into that lockbox, but hopefully we don't need to for this. Even if we put all the glass plates together. It's pretty clear this isn't a song. There must be more of them hidden somewhere. I inspected the lights yesterday, that's why I didn't do it this time, but I can do it again after we do this. Must be more of them hidden somewhere. Okay, yeah, so no, we have to get... So we do have to get into the lockbox. And let me go to... Yeah, hit these here. There are a couple lights on the wall here. This is some sort of antique desk. Makes sense though, I guess this whole room is full of antiques. You could get a nice handful of cash for all the stuff in here. I thought you... Oh, there we go. I thought... Wait, I thought you were right. Oh, there we go. The lights are lit. Oh. Okay, no, I actually didn't inspect these ones. I inspected the ones from the other room yesterday, but not these ones. Okay. Now, how do we get into the final... into the lockbox? I guess you put sheet music in it? Yeah... I'm pretty sure I've inspected everything. Maybe... There's nothing in these. Well, shoot, looks like there's nothing in it. The suitcase, nothing in there. What have I missed? Toilet, nothing strange. It's weird that they let you go in here with there being nothing. Oh, I have to keep doing it. Junpei, look. There's a hand coming out of the toilet. You're just a joke there, kid. Oh, never mind. Not funny, man. I'm too old for this shit. Really? Incontinence is a problem many older men struggle with, but there's help. A clean bathroom, nothing in the toilet bowl or the tank. Okay. Well, maybe there really is nothing. I can... And they insist there's nothing in the drawer. Yep, totally empty. I've inspected a window. There's an iron plate nailed to it. Okay. What have I not looked at? I've looked at this. There's no keyhole. Some strange device. Can I, like, look under the bed? I don't think so. Nothing in here. Okay, but what numbers? Oh, I haven't seen anything with numbers on it. What am I missing? The bathtub again? Oh, you're right. We never tried draining the water after we got the... Right. That's a good point. I didn't think about that. Man, this water's dirty. Can't see more than 4 inches or so. Ah, okay. I can't see anything down there. Do you think... Think what? There's a plug on the end of this chain. Alright, why don't we just drain this water? Yeah, we already got the water we needed for the vase. Yeah, good plan. Alright, where's that thing? A good tug ought to be enough to get it out. Huh? Oh, there we go. D. A transparent plate made of glass, yes. It's a sheet of music with a couple of D's on it. Okay. Now let's try this. Music stand seems as good a place as any to put this music we found. Just gotta put the ceramic plate on the bottom, and then stack the glass plates on top of it. Alright, good. Sweet. Now I can play the music. Junpei, would you be so kind as to play the piano? I am unable to, you see. I'm sure I needn't tell you, but the keys in this piano are not what you might expect them to be. C won't be C, D won't be D, and so forth. You must listen carefully to determine which keys to strike. Do you understand? Yeah, alright, let's give this a shot. Oh god, oh, there's an actual minigame. Okay. Alright, that's not that. No. Okay. So probably no. Boom. Boom. Okay. Not quite. All the way over? No. So immediately next to it? Okay. Down one should be here? No. No. Okay. Oh, all the way down was this one, right? Yeah. And then back to... Oh god, okay. Was it... Okay. No, five fucked up. I fucked up, damn it. Okay. So 3, 4, 5. Okay, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, it's okay. Wait. 3, 5, 4. Oh wait, what was this one again? Was it? No, fuck, damn it. 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 5, 4. Wait, what am I thinking? That was 3. 4, 3, 5, 6, 6. This was 2, right? Or was it? Wait. No, it's 3, 4, 5, 6. No, this is 5. 4, 3. That was familiar. That pattern is definitely from something, but I'm not entirely sure what. It's like vaguely familiar. And we're done. Music is not my forte. Wait, what was that noise? Junpei, we did it. Looks like it worked. I heard something unlock over by the exit. Let's go. Good plan. Stand. Bow. Be seated. Well, I guess he hasn't forgotten that. At least Snake thinks it's funny. Yes, I suppose that was the classroom bell, wasn't it? It was! That's what it was. Okay, I knew it was familiar. I don't imagine that's what Zero was thinking of, however. No. Zero almost certainly meant to suggest Westminster, not middle school. Westminster? The palace in London that plays host these days to the Houses of Parliament. You've heard of Big Ben, the famous clock tower, yes? Big Ben plays that very collection of notes on the hour. Oh. London. The capital of England, huh? At any rate, the door is now unlocked. Let's leave this place immediately. Yeah, I don't want to stay here any longer than I have to. But I still want to know how to get this thing open. A safe. It's safe. A safe, huh? The exit's open. Yes, strange that we didn't need to open this to achieve our goal. Do you think it's important? I wonder what's in there. Man, I don't like leaving without... Okay, fine. If we gotta... Alright, let's go. I don't like leaving that unfinished, but I assume maybe we'll find something that makes us have to come back later. Like maybe we'll find a code that we have to... I don't know. He came out of the door and into a long, straight hallway.
Another hallway?
He paused for a moment and turned around to look behind him. B-53, first class.
That should do it.
7 was bent over, apparently doing something to the door.
What's he up to?
Junpei had spoke more or less to himself, but apparently 7 had heard anyway. The larger man stood up and turned to Junpei.
I was just putting one of those plates in there.
Okay.
It ought to keep the door from locking again.
Okay, that's smart, in case we want to go back.
Yeah, we can come back here anytime we want, right?
Ah, why would you want to come back here?
To get into the safe? Snake was a reasonable one. Seven thought about it for a moment before he answered.
I might like to play a little piano.
I thought he was going to mention the safe, but I guess not.
Piano?
Come on, let's get moving. We aren't out of this yet.
Without waiting for an answer, Seven started off down the hallway.
Well then?
Snake shrugged, sighed, and quietly followed Seven. Yeah, what is there to do, you know? That's a lie, Junpei thought to himself.
Can't say I could ever imagine Seven playing the piano.
Yeah, no, there's something going on with him, for sure.
He couldn't use the piano in there anyway. The keyboard's a mess. But why would he want to leave the door unlocked then? I have no clue.
Hey, wait for me!
I mean, all I'm saying is that there's a perfectly good safe in there that we could come back to if we wanted to. Junpei frowned, took one last look at the door, and then walked away toward his companions. After some time in the hallway, they emerged into a larger, more open area.
Whoa, a metal grate?
A large metal grate, like the door of a jail, divided it in half.
Why is this thing...
Let me guess, the other group is gonna come out into here as well on the other side? They shook it for a while, but as they had expected, it didn't move.
Figures.
Yeah.
Are those elevators over there?
No way to know if they're working or not from here. Oh, there's a door just to the left of this grate.
Unfortunately, however, it was locked and refused to open.
Sounds like it's locked.
Yep.
Junpei took a moment to examine the left side of the room.
Stairs leading down.
Do we want to go down again?
They're blocked by the grate, though.
But this here seems accessible.
Here, this what?
So we can open it?
We need a lock.
I think it's locked, too. Look.
What? Does this mean we have to have a girl with us? Like, what? In the center of the door was a small keyhole. Next to the keyhole, a small symbol had been carved into the metal.
What's this mark? The female symbol.
Yeah, so do we have to have Akane or Clover or Lotus here? He wasn't quite sure what to make of it. Snake, naturally, was somewhat more sure.
Ah, the Venus symbol, I imagine.
Yeah, that too.
Do you recall the similar symbols near the large central stairway?
Mm-hmm.
They reference many of the solar bodies.
Oh, that's right. The sun, Saturn,
Mm-hmm.
and Earth.
And now Venus.
So, as you can see, that one is likely.
Not the woman symbol, but a Venus symbol.
So I assume.
Now, how is that gonna help us?
Hmm.
Like, obviously they mean something, but we don't know yet.
Hold on. Where's Seven?
Seven? Buddy? While they'd been discussing the symbols, Junpei now realized Seven had slipped away. His absence now felt, Snake and Junpei turned to look
there
for
he
their
is,
missing
down
companion.
that hallway.
I'm surprised Snake didn't hear him move away. Seven had left them to head down the hallway extending to the right of the stairs.
This way, Snake. Follow me.
Junpei grabbed Snake to lead him in the right direction, and they both headed off after Seven. What's the sneaky boy doing, huh? Before long, the three of them stood in front of a door.
I wonder if this door will...
It was a French door.
How about that? It opens.
Oh. Well, that's good. Junpei tested the door and realized that, unlike so many others that they'd encountered, it was unlocked. Almost as though he was afraid it would suddenly lock itself, Junpei threw the door open. He stepped inside. Oh, this looks like a pleasant room.
Oh, wow.
Do some gambling. It took only a moment for Junpei to take in his new surroundings.
Is this some kind of casino?
Yeah.
Sure looks like one.
Before Junpei could comment further, a noise from behind him made him turn around. And it's locked now. Snake was shaking the door they'd just come through.
Well, this is troubling.
Yeah. A little bit. As Seven and Junpei watched, he threw up his hands in frustration and then kicked out the door for good. For good measure.
It seems we are once again locked in.
Yeah, no, this place likes doing that to us, huh? There was no reason to panic, however.
Even if that door was open, it's not like we had anywhere to go that way.
True.
So we must find another exit then.
All right, guys, let's split up and search this room. Come on, no dawdling. Let's go. Quickly now.
Yeah, we're on it, bud. Spurred to action by Seven's words, Junpei and Snake began to examine the room. Okay. I saw like a Resident Evil. Yeah, you saw it just there. It's like a Resident Evil shadow puzzle. Okay, we're in the casino. Alright, turn. These things. There's a weird looking thing floating in there. Wait, when those two lights turned on, I heard something from the bottom of the fireplace. What was that? I heard something down there. Oh, bag of coins. Coin bag. There were a whole bunch of coins stuffed into this velour bag. Oh, my internet's pooping itself again. Look at all these coins. Perhaps these coins will allow us to convince the machines to move. Yes, mayhaps. Mayhaps. Firewood, nothing else, okay. Can we drink? Well, will you look at that? Someone left a bottle of booze here. Don't mind if I do. Glug, glug. Is now really the time to get hammered? I think we have more important things to do. Seven. I hit the spot. Feels like my throat's burning. Yeah, maybe don't drink weird alcohol that's been left out on the counter. Damn, he really drank it. We don't even know how long it's been there. Yeah, that mildly concerning. What's this? A playing card. Card 4. The 4 of spades. Okay. Something on the counter. A card. A playing card. 7. Okay. Maybe this is the code we need for the thing back there. Well polished. Okay. Aha. Card 5. 5 of spades. Nothing on the table anymore. Standard run-of-the-mill chairs. Can I open the map screen? Oh god, what did he say the button was? Oh no, I didn't mean to do this. It was like... How did... I don't remember what he said. Oh, it was like left and X, right? But it's not working. Huh. Yeah, I thought it was left and X, but it's not. Not working. Oh, another card. 7543. So 7543. Maybe in the file screen. File screen. Map screen. Those are the controls for the map screen, but not how to open it. Controls during an escape. Move with L, then... Okay. Select a map from menu. Oh. I tried to click in the bottom right. That was silly of me. Let's see. So there's the machines down there. Okay. But... Wait. What was the... Let me turn these back on. So... Club Diamond Heart. Club Diamond Heart. So I'm guessing that's what we have to get to coin slots, right? That blue bag we found is full of coins. Alright, gotta switch it, that's right. Alright, let's drop this coin in the coin slot. So I need to get Club Diamond Heart. Come on, you little bastards. I only need one of you. Oh, do I have to find the machine that has them in that order? Maybe? Or... Oh, I see. Damn it. Seven again. I'm dropping frames again. Oh boy. Oh. Triple sevens, I'll take that. 777. Yes, 777. And I think I hear something unlocking in there. Impressive, Junpei. It would appear to be unlocked now. As there is something akin to a drawer in the bottom part of this machine, yes? That is a pickup drawer for the dividend. Probably the lock for the drawer gets unlocked. Please open it if you would. I shall. Oh, another card, okay. What is it? Is there something in there? Yeah, playing card. And this... a key with the Venus symbol on it. There we go. Okay, now we can open that grate. Excellent, Junpei. Now we will be able to open the gate. And then we just need to figure out how to get out of this room. Correct. Come on, Junpei, hurry up. And he's off. There was a playing card and a Venus key. Better put the key in my pocket for later. As for the card... Yeah, okay. So we have 75432. Okay, what's this? What? What the... Oh, okay, I see. Okay, so we need to equal 9. We have the 8 already, right? I'm surprised the 7 didn't ask what when Junpei was going 7s. Oh, yeah. Be like, what do you call my name for? Alright, let's give it a shot. Alright, fuck, we don't have the 8. I guess we could do... Oh, we can only do 1. Okay, never mind. Not working. So it would seem. And a poll that guessing at random has not yielded better results. Yeah. Okay, I need an 8. Is the thing. I wonder if we can... Oh. Oh, here we go. Coin slot. Okay, so I guess we can't use these anymore. Okay. So then where do we get... a lot of expensive glasses. Even cheap drinks would taste great out of glasses like these. Yeah, that's totally how that works. One more sip, but I don't think so. I'm cutting you off, pal. Yeah, we don't want you getting hammered. Okay, I guess I can check this from here, maybe? No, it just takes me in there, okay. Check out that stained glass. How beautiful. Come on, Snake. What? Huh? Stained glass is colored pieces of glass, placed together in a frame. As I've said many times before, I need only touch it to know. Right. I can at least discern the basic structure. Right. Right. Okay. What? Maybe I haven't missed anything and I just misunderstood what the... Door shut tight. I guess we can just try this door then. No, didn't think so. Locked, isn't it? Is there a keyhole? If there is, I can't find... It's literally right there. I'm staring at it. I mean, I get that's... okay, whatever. It says 9. Yeah, looks like that cover's hiding something. If this is the cover, then maybe it opens up. Probably does. Wait, no, Ace can be... No, that doesn't even help us, though. I was gonna say Ace can also be 10. Or no, it can be 11. No, okay, never mind. I was to say that becomes 18 and then... Yeah, There's the ace of spades on the left side of the card slot and a 9 on the right side. That ace is a 1. So we gotta make a 9 using 1 and the other cards we got. The card, yeah, we need an 8, but we don't have one. Is the thing. So I missed a card somewhere. But I don't know where. What glasses? Nothing else. Where have I not looked? Fireplace. Oh, right, fucking there. I'm blind as shit. But that's a 6. 6 of spades. Okay, where the hell is the 8 then? Oh, I didn't with... You're right, I forgot about that system. You have to... And no, the coin bag is gone. Never mind. Slot machine stand. I don't see anything suspicious. Okay, nothing about those. Where? Did I look over here? I did. This place is like super amazing. What's this place for? Probably for playing Baccarat. Looks a little off though. Ah, okay. Yeah, look at the middle of the table. There's something mounted on it, see? Okay. Well, how do we... Something mounted in the center of the table. Oh, I guess I didn't click on it directly enough. Okay. Pfft. Suddenly, Seven began to speak.
Ah, Baccarat.
Yeah?
You ever played Junpei?
No. Junpei shook his head. He'd barely even heard of the game.
No, never.
Alright then, how about I explain the rules to you a bit?
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. I mean, this totally won't be a massive waste of time, right?
See, Baccarat is kind of an unusual game.
Mm-hmm.
You've got the banker and the player. The whole point is that you guess which one's gonna win. And whether the banker or the player wins, it all depends on their hands.
Okay.
The way each hand works is different from other games too. You see, you take the number from the ones place after you add up the value of all your cards. Whoever gets the number closest to 9 wins. If your number is smaller than your opponent's, you lose. And that's it. That's the explanation. Got it?
I guess.
Well, actually, there's a lot more to it. Strategy, details, that sort of stuff.
Alright.
But what I just told you sums up the core of the game pretty well. The single digit of the sum of all the cards you have. The strongest hand is a 9.
Uh-huh.
The weakest hand is a 0.
Uh-huh.
You just ignore the number in the 10 spot.
Okay.
Do you get it?
Sort of? Kind of?
Yeah.
He hadn't been asked for it, but Seven's explanation, rushed though it had been, was helpful.
Well, maybe half of it. Enough. I got a chance at winning the game if I played now.
Sure.
However,
Yeah, how's it gonna...
we have no way of knowing if the puzzle in the Baccarat table makes use of those rules, and if it does, in what manner.
Then I guess we try everything.
Feeling more confident, if only slightly, Junpei approached the Baccarat table. Okay, so the 8's locked in there. Okay, that makes sense. Hey Seven, are we really supposed to play Baccarat? It's a Baccarat table. What the hell else would we do? That's a fair point. That's a fair point. Stop worrying about it. It's real simple. What's the opponent's hand? Well, there's an 8 in that glass case. Alright, then that's your opponent's number. If that's the case, what 3 cards do we need to get that number? 3 cards? There are a couple of indentations with white lines around them, right? Those mean we gotta put down 3 cards. See? Okay, yeah. So, place 3 cards here and defeat the opponent's 8. That's what I've gotta do, I guess. Yeah, I think so. Something tells me those aren't the only rules. Alright, let's give it a shot. Before I start, I'd better make sure I've got the rules straight. There are 3 empty indentations. I just gotta pick a card and play it. I figure if I put them in the right spots, something ought to happen. Alright, let's give this a try. Okay. So, The only number that matters is the one that's gonna be in the ones place after they're all added up, right? So... I mean, or... I don't heckin' know, bro. I don't know, man. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Five, six, seven. Okay, yeah, there we go. Alright, if I just put down these 3 cards... Yes, open for me. Great. You did it, Junpei. You think it's telling us to take the 8 card? Come on, let's grab it. Alright, sure. Alright, let's take this card. I thought that was gonna be more difficult than it was. But I suppose not. Okay, they're stuck there, then we're getting okay. Yeah, I thought we would have more to do with that, but I suppose not. I'm not gonna complain about it. And stick the 8 there. Boom. And of course, we have to equal 9 now. And in you go. Hey! Alright, it opened up. It seems you have another device with, yes, to contend with, yes? There are 3 slots in this one. We only have, like, 4 left, right? So it's like... Let's see, 3 slots for cards, and there's a 9 right below them. That means you gotta make 9 of the 3 cards you put in the slots, right? Just like what we did over at the Baccarat table. Alright, let's give it a shot. And we can only... Okay, no, we only have 3 left, so yeah, but we can only make... Alright, gotta do that. Kind of a... annoying mechanic. Alright, so I put all the cards we had left into the slots. What happens now? Is that... Yes, I did hear something from the exit. Excellent work, Junpei. Wonderful. It seems the exit is unlocked. Let's go. Now the exit or... No, okay, we can't. Okay. The liquor, you're gonna drink that booze on the counter. Well, I'm not gonna let you beat me to it. For one, you're way too young to drink liquor. I turned 21 a while ago. Yeah, that probably would make more sense for the touchscreen. Because having to move the thumbstick, yeah, I can see how just tapping with the stylus on the DS would make way more sense. Yeah, just leave my medicine. Your medicine? Buddy, the only people who call it medicine are alcoholics. Are you good, Seven? Junpei, we must leave before 7 goes insane. Maybe 6. I think it's a little late for that. Yeah, no, I think he's lost it. Alright, let's go. Oh boy. You found it. Okay, so we ended up back out here anyway. I guess it makes sense because we got the key for... Yeah, okay, yeah. Junpei and his companions ran out of the casino and into a large open room. A room, in fact, that they had been in once before. There was a little surprise to them there. They already knew what their next step had to be.
This way!
The iron gate still stood in place, locked tight, blocking the stairway. And right in the center of it...
The keyhole with the Venus symbol.
Yep, I just gotta stick the key in there.
The Venus key should work here.
Wasting no time, he pulled it out and shoved it into the keyhole. Oh, try map now? Okay, He turned it. I didn't mean to do that. Map. There we go. I see. Oh, okay. That was the casino. The kitchen. Interesting. Second class cabin. Yeah, that's where you go as the others, right? Because in the started playthrough from 5 years ago that I never finished, I actually went that way. So I vaguely remember that. B-deck central staircase. And the first class cabin. Interesting. He turned it. With the distinctive sound of metal on metal, he felt the lock click open.
It sounds like it did. All right, let's get this thing open.
No problem. Let me help with this one.
Junpei grabbed the handle on the left side, and Seven took the handle on the right. On Junpei's signal, they both pushed, and the gate creaked open. Yeah, it's not... Okay, well...
It sounds as though you have opened it.
That we did, Snake, that we did.
We should be able to reach C deck now, I imagine.
Whether we want to or not is an entirely different... I mean, we want to... I know we want to continue onward, but, you know, you never know what could pop up, you know?
Snake, are you gonna be all right? I mean, the stairs.
He's not a child, Junpei. Come on.
Please, do not do yourself the embarrassment of underestimating me. I would be unlikely to trip even if I were running backwards.
Good to hear. Let's move.
Yeah, Junpei, you have a habit of underestimating people. At Seven's words, they leapt onto the stairs and jogged quickly down them. In no time at all, they found themselves on C deck.
Everything looks okay here.
We should check the next deck down, just in case.
Yeah, if it lets us. When he reached the water, he called back up to Snake and Seven.
Just what I thought. D-deck is completely underwater.
Just like the bottom of the central staircase.
Yeah, almost like he doesn't want us going back there, huh? The surface of the water below them was flat, like a mirror.
I'm just glad the water level hasn't changed much.
Back to the C deck, then.
Now, how about we check out what's here?
Good plan. They began searching around and taking stock of what was on C deck.
There are 2 elevators over there.
They look-
Which means it's probably the same upstairs.
They look locked down.
There's
Yeah.
a card reader between them.
The Venus symbol with something on top of it? So I don't know what symbol that would be then.
And another weird mark.
Hey, check it out. It's the symbol for Lotus.
Oh, okay.
What?
See? It's got the woman symbol, and then it's got the devil horns, right?
Junpei! What the hell, man? She was just being cautious. Like, you know, she's not the devil.
Yeah, I see it. No 2 ways about it.
It's fucked up.
That was a pretty good one, kid.
Seven tussled Junpei's hair in what he likely thought to be a friendly manner. Junpei feared his neck might break, even though it was clear Seven had kept his strength in check.
Oh, would you watch it, man? Whoa, that hurts. You're gonna break my neck.
Yeah, that wouldn't be good.
What are you talking about? The human body ain't that weak.
Yeah, I thought it was an actual symbol for something. I was like, oh, it just so happened to be Lotus. Oh, guess. And then, yeah, he was calling her, yeah. I don't know what she did that deserved that, but
Maybe this will toughen you up, huh?
no, I don't think she deserved that personally, but I don't know, maybe it's just me.
If we were looking for a devil, we've got one right here.
Junpei, you have a shitty attitude, bro. Like, come on, man. Thankfully, Snake interrupted. After Junpei's observation, he'd gone over to examine the card reader.
This is a Mercury symbol.
Okay, Mercury, huh?
The marks you mistook for horns are a stylized version of the wings and staff of Hermes.
Wings and a staff. Huh.
Hmm.
So then, she beats you with the staff until you die and go to heaven. Sounds like Lotus, all right.
Yeah. Again, I don't know what she did to him, but Seven shook Junpei's head even more vigorously, and the younger man began to feel as though his brain was being jostled about inside of his skull.
7! Oh, that's too much! Oh, my head!
He's gonna throw up! Junpei's stomach began churning uncomfortably.
Oh, I think I'm gonna puke.
Yeah, you gotta be careful there, Seven.
Unless we can activate this device, I doubt the elevator will function.
In other words, we gotta find a key card with a Mercury symbol on it.
Yeah,
So I would assume.
that would make sense, yeah.
Let's forget the elevators for right now. How about that hallway to the left?
Whoa, there's a bunch of doors.
Are any of them open? There were a great many doors lining both sides of the hallway. They seemed to stretch on forever, and all three men suddenly felt very, very small.
Ah, shit. We're not gonna have enough time to check all these, are we?
Probably not.
Maybe we can come back here later. We should check out the other side.
Yeah.
Let's
it's
head back.
Good plan. I mean, we didn't even see if they were unlocked, so I mean... to the right of the stairs, another hallway stretched out, reaching deep into the bowels of the ship.
To the right this time.
After a few moments of moving briskly down the hallway, they emerged into an area roughly the same size and shape as the one at the top of the stairs. On the left side of the room were 4 French doors.
There are doors here too. Well, I guess it's just 4 this time.
Yeah.
Let's open them up, starting with the closest one there.
Okay, I'm on it.
If any of them are even open. Junpei nodded and grabbed the one closest to him. He gave it a small tug and felt it move.
Huh, it isn't locked.
Oh.
I'm going to open it.
What is something you notice is JP dialogue that immediately pegs her specific archetype, which is what inspired this attitude? Yeah, because she didn't... In the English, she definitely didn't seem that unreasonable. So I'm really wondering where that, like, hostility came from. Like, yeah, she was being mildly frustrating in her, like, unwillingness to, like, move forward. But, like, she was being cautious. So, yeah, it must be something in the Japanese that maybe just didn't translate over very well. That's really all I can think of. Like, the attitude towards her is definitely very, very strange. Thrilled to have found another unlocked door, he threw it open. I really don't like that they open it like Resident Evil. I really don't like that. Junpei didn't know what to make of what he saw.
What?
7 and 8, huh? This is a not fun room. Not fun at all. I know. Oh, was there a 3 over there? Huh. He simply stood, unable to speak. Seven's eyes opened wide and his mouth gaped. After a few long moments, Seven at last managed to speak.
Hey, what is this place?
I don't think I want to know.
It's so huge and empty.
If I had to guess, if it's based on the Titanic, or its sister ship anyway, my guess is this is like the poor people's living arrangements, like the people who like had bottom of the barrel tickets and they all had to sleep in one place. Maybe. A massive room stretched out in front of them, more a cavern than a room. Its vastness was oppressive, and it bore down on Seven and Junpei. It was not empty, however. The entire room was filled with lines upon lines of beds. They were simple things, little more than pipe and thin mattresses.
Oh, there are beds everywhere.
Is this a hospital?
Oh, that could be it too.
The harsh scent in the air is reminiscent of antiseptic solution.
I think so. There are shelves in the center of the room with medicine and surgical tools.
No, yeah, that makes sense. Makes more
Hey,
sense
look
than a
there.
communal living
The four
space.
doors at the end.
Only 3 of them have numbers, though. I wonder why that one's blank. 3 of them were emblazoned with large, single-digit numbers made with thick red paint.
The left door says 3. The second door is blank, but the third has a 7. And the rightmost door is 8. There's no doubt. They're numbered doors.
So I'm guessing when the others get here, we'll have to split up into 3 groups, maybe? But would the
Hey,
numbers even work out that
Why is
way?
that door between 3 and 7 blank?
I don't know.
Does that mean anything?
Maybe it just doesn't open?
No point worrying about it right now. Let's see if these will open first.
Yeah, good idea.
The 3 of them threaded their way through the beds towards the back of the room. Upon reaching them, they proceed to investigate each door in turn, but to no avail. Well, okay.
Yep, locked. Just like I thought.
Uh, you can let me know an optimal path. I don't know how much, because this was meant to be kind of a Halloween week thing. I don't want this to go much longer than that. So I guess the quicker I get, but I do actually want to keep, because I do want to play the other route too, where I go with Lotus and them. So I might come back to this anyway. I don't know yet. I don't know how much time I want to like commit to this.
Naturally.
So yeah, you can tell me the optimal path.
After all, there are rules to the nonary game, and to allow these doors to open easily would violate those rules.
Yeah, you make a good point, Snake.
Unless we can authenticate ourselves with the red, the numbered doors will...
Yeah.
Whoa, check this out.
What? You find something? Suddenly, Seven spoke, interrupting Snake.
Look at the red. There's nothing on it.
Huh?
Don't you remember the red back at the main staircase?
Not really.
If there wasn't anyone in it, it said vacant on the little screen, remember?
Oh.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're right.
But this one...
This says nothing.
There's nothing.
Right? You think it's broken?
Probably not. This is probably by design.
Only one way to find out.
Or not, okay. I mean, it's still probably by design, but...
No, nothing.
Junpei and the others put their hands on the panel, but nothing happened. The red refused to change. They tried pulling the lever, and still nothing. As they soon discovered, it wasn't only the red on door 8 that seemed to be malfunctioning.
How about the red on door 7?
Nothing.
And door 3?
I didn't think all of them would be malfunctioning.
I don't think it's a malfunction.
What does it mean?
Probably that we need the others here? Maybe?
They've gotta be broken.
Potentially?
Man, that bastard. I didn't think Zero was the kind of guy who'd screw around with something like this.
Again, I don't think it's that.
Whoa. Zero's been prepared for everything so far, and you're saying he's gonna make a mistake now?
Yeah, you think that's highly unlikely.
Well, that's the only thing I can think of. This thing ain't working at all.
Hmm. While Junpei and Seven talked, Snake busied himself with examining the red. After a time, he lowered his hands and spoke.
It seems as if some of the internal hardware has been removed.
Oh, are we gonna have to find parts?
Internal hardware?
That is what I said. Take a look at the underside of this red, if you please.
Oh, okay.
The bottom?
Yes. Junpei obliged and bent over to look at the underside of the device.
Huh, there's a thin slot here. I think it's a slot for something. Probably electronic.
Yeah.
The other two reds are the same. Something's been removed from all three of them.
I get it.
Okay.
So the reds aren't working because somebody pulled out their guts.
So we have to repair them, and I assume we can only repair one.
So I assume.
But why? And who? I mean, it really doesn't make sense.
Doesn't it?
I have no idea. Why on earth would I know something like that?
That's, it's a good point. Just then, they heard the sound of a door opening. Are the others here?
Oh, what now?
The three of them turned and saw the others. Akane! Oh no, Junpei thought it's...
June!
Yeah, there you go. Don't want to accidentally say her name. She stopped short, surprised to see them, and was very nearly bowled over by the rest of her companions who were coming through the door behind her.
Ace! Santa! Clover! And Lotus!
And Lotus.
Guess everyone's here.
Junpei and Seven were, for the moment, at a loss for words.
What are you guys doing?
What do you think they're doing?
Why are you...
That's my line?
Perhaps we should exchange information.
Yeah, no, that'd probably be a good idea. After a moment of silence and surprise, everyone suddenly began to talk, desperate to exchange information. They talked about the rooms they'd been through and how they'd ended up in the same place. Of course, none of it was very useful information, but that hardly mattered. They were happy to simply see one another again. Although the level of cheer varied greatly from person to person, each one of them wearing some manner of smile. Almost as though they had already forgotten about the death of the ninth man. No, thought Junpei. Perhaps that wasn't it. Perhaps thoughts of his death were what drove them to smile at one another. Sure. Not in a morbid or hateful way, no. The ninth man had died. But they were still alive, and that was something to be happy about. I guess so. Sure. A sort of simple, uncomplicated joy, Junpei thought. The joy of being alive. Yeah, I guess so. Still alive. He felt sorry for the ninth man, but more than anything, Junpei was just happy to be alive. It's fair. I can't blame him for that.
And that's what we know.
With that, Junpei finished his own explanation.
Well, this isn't good. If the red is inactive, we can't keep going.
Yeah, I'll have to find something to fix that.
What about that big hallway? Maybe there's somewhere in there we might be able to go.
No, there's nothing there. The five of us had a quick look.
Oh, okay.
There are plenty more hospital rooms, but nothing else.
Did you search them extensively? Like, did you not find any electronics? But so there's only one numbered door you can skip, and it's 3. Okay, so I have to check 7 and 8? For something?
You mean all those doors are for hospital rooms?
Yes. There are a number of individual rooms in addition to this large one.
You need to go to 8. Okay.
There was a door at the end of the hallway, but it was locked.
It had one of those solar system mark things on it.
Which one?
It was the Jupiter symbol.
Oh, okay. So I'll have to find a key for that then?
Jupiter.
I wonder what it means.
Confusion seemed to be the consensus.
While we're asking what things mean, what's the deal with this room?
What do you mean?
I mean, I thought this was a cruise ship, but I can't imagine a cruise ship would have a hospital like this.
Well, yeah, that's a good point. No one, not even Snake, appeared ready to offer an answer until Seven unexpectedly spoke up.
Well, I figure it's probably a hospital ship.
Okay.
Chances are it's the Gigantic.
The Gigantic?
Junpei looked at Seven, shocked by both his knowledge and the apparent identity of their prison. He was not the only one.
What is this gigantic?
Seven nodded to Lotus and began to speak.
The Gigantic. She was a sister ship to the Titanic, built in the early 20th century.
Uh-huh.
Actually, the Titanic had 2 sister ships, and they looked exactly the same. The Gigantic was said to be one of them. They intended to make her a passenger liner like the Titanic, but World War I began soon after the ship launched. The British Navy took her over and made her a hospital ship. At some point during the war, the Gigantic was damaged by a German mine in the Aegean Sea.
Oh! Is this the one where there were American tourists on board? And that's why the US... I mean, it's not why the US got involved, it's the excuse they gave the public as to why they got involved. Hang on. The Gigantic ship. World War I. It was from a hospital ship in war, Trish was saying. No, but that wouldn't make sense, because, yeah, I don't know why I just said that. It's a hospital ship. Why the hell would there be tourists on board? I know there was a ship that had, like, Americans on it. No, it wasn't tourists. It was American doctors, I think, who were volunteering. Or so, it was something like that. There was some reason, there was a ship that got sank during World War I that the U.S. government used, because obviously the U.S. government had ulterior motives, like, come on, but it was those Americans dying on some ship that they used as the excuse to the public to get involved.
She ran aground afterwards, so she didn't end up sunk. What happened to her after that? One theory going around is that a man named Lord Gordain bought her.
Oh.
Seemed like he'd been one of the few to survive the Titanic sinking.
So is this like his grandson or great-grandson?
That trauma turned him into some kind of obsessive collector of all things related to the Titanic.
Okay.
Soon enough, the guy wanted the Titanic itself.
Well, good luck with that.
Which was impossible, of course. It's stuck at the bottom of the Atlantic Ocean.
So this was close enough?
But the Gigantic wasn't. And seeing as she was identical...
Yeah.
So you're saying this Lord Gordain bought this ship?
Highly possible.
Yeah, at least I think I am.
That's impossible. No way we're in some boat that's almost 100 years old.
Why not? What's so impossible about it, huh?
Pipe down, just pay attention. What, that's it? Well, have you got any proof?
I mean, it looks like the Titanic, so it's at least based off it, or a sister ship. And there's hospital beds, a lot of them. I feel like that's a fairly reasonable conclusion.
Proof that this ship is really the Gigantic.
Well, this ship's got stuff that's like the Titanic and a hospital ship. So, I just figured.
Yeah.
Oh, for goodness. Don't tell me that's your only reason.
That's more than any of you had to offer. Like, Lotus. Okay. Come on.
I've got more.
Please, go on.
Like?
Well, I mean...
I don't know why she had to be such a bitch. Like, he offered more information than anyone else had. Like... Seven looked around, desperately doing anything to avoid meeting Lotus's piercing stare. He scratched his head for a moment, then gave up. Finally, he opened his mouth.
I don't know.
Lotus sighed and shook her head.
I guess your memory isn't back yet, is it?
Yeah, sorry about that.
Then, almost as if to save Seven from further embarrassment, oh boy. A bell began to ring from far away. It's now 11.
Huh. A bell.
Yeah, we lost another hour.
It sounds like the clock in the main stairway.
Junpei counted each chime carefully.
10, 11, 12.
Oh no, it's 12 now. Okay, well shit.
12.
That's not good. So we have 6 hours.
It's midnight.
Right, that makes sense, 'cause 7, yeah. Okay.
Then we've still got 6 hours left, right?
That's not a lot of time when it comes to, living and dying.
Let's get going. We gotta find the missing parts for the Reds.
What do you mean, find? How on earth do you propose we do that?
Why are you... Dude. What choice do we have? Why are you bitching?
We've looked everywhere in this room.
They had been examining the room as they talked.
But we haven't found anything.
Right.
That only leaves one place to look.
One?
Well, not just one.
Yeah, well, the other hallway. Gotta search through all the
Wait.
rooms.
Don't tell me you mean we need to search all of the other rooms.
Probably.
Well, you already checked some of them out before you came here, right?
We each checked a single room, so 5 rooms in total.
All right then. That's 5 rooms we don't have to search.
Well, but they didn't know what they were looking for when they looked at those rooms, right? So it's like...
We just have to split up the rest between the 8 of us. If each of us can do 6 rooms apiece, we'll have the other 48 rooms cleared in no time.
Yeah, no, easy peasy. No problem.
There are 48 other rooms?
No, it kind of was warranted. I'll give him that. Lotus did not seem excited by the prospect. Seven fidgeted nervously before responding.
Maybe?
After some discussion, the 8 of them decided which rooms to begin with and in what order they would go. Junpei was chosen to search the rooms on the starboard side, moving from fore to aft.
All right, so everyone knows which area they're searching?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yes!
This is gonna be annoying, isn't it? They also determined when they would return to report their findings, the next time the clock sounded the time. When it did, they would meet back in the large central room full of beds.
We'll all meet up when the clock goes off again. How about in that room with all the beds?
Okay,
Yeah,
that works.
sounds straightforward enough.
If, during their search, any one of them were to locate the missing components, they were to yell for the others.
I'll shout if I find any of the components we need.
Okay.
I hope we can find them within the time limit.
Ideally, yeah. It'd be real bad if we didn't find them. If this strategy failed, they'd return to discuss their options later.
If we can't, then we'll just have to come up with another plan.
Right. Then let's do this.
Oh god, am I actually gonna have to search room by room, like, gameplay-wise, or is it gonna be... Oh boy, the details decided. They left to begin searching. Out into the hallway they went, each to the rooms they'd been assigned. However... Nothing? From far... Okay. I was afraid we'd have to, like, during the adventure sections, we'd have to search for ourselves. That would have been very frustrating. From far away, Junpei heard the bell ring. It did so only once. It was 1 a.m.
It's 1. I better get back to the others.
Yeah. Gigantic is real, and it's called Britannic IRL. Some sources claim that it was originally called Gigantic, but that's contested. I mean, I figured Gordain was fictional, but good to know about the name. He jogged through the entrance of the large hospital room to find 6 of the others already there.
Huh?
Ace, Santa, Clover, June, Seven, and Lotus. Where's Snake? They had gathered in front of the door number 5. Or perhaps, to be accurate, they had gathered in front of the red next to door number 8.
What are they doing over there?
I guess they'd already found it? Had one of them found the missing piece?
What happened, guys?
It was June who answered him.
Jumpy, look!
What? She was pointing at the red. He pushed through the others until he stood in front of it. Immediately, he knew what she had meant. Oh.
Vacant.
It's on now. Junpei sighed.
Come on, guys. Who was it? I thought we were supposed to yell if we found it.
Well...
Uh-huh. Junpei wondered why she was hesitating. The others looked as confused as June, but kept their mouths shut.
What the hell? What is up with you guys?
They all knew something he didn't, and Junpei wasn't about to leave things that way. Finally, Lotus frowned and spoke.
Well, that's the thing. We don't know.
Oh.
You don't know?
Well, I mean, Snake's not here. I mean, obviously he couldn't go in by himself because he doesn't have the 8. That would be you, Lotus. So...
When I got back, it was already like this.
Uh...
There was no one else here. That means I was the first one back, but... the missing parts were already back in the red.
What? Let me see.
Yeah, that's... concerning. Junpei looked at the bottom of the red again, just to make sure. The slot that had been open on the bottom was now covered with metal.
You're right. It's in there. What about the other 2?
They're the same.
Huh.
Let me take a look.
Maybe... Ooh, shit. Maybe Zero was just burning time? Like he didn't like how much time we had left? Junpei quickly examined the other 2 boxes. Huh.
It's just as you said.
Yeah. Satisfied that they were also repaired, but still very confused, he returned to the others.
Alright, I just want to be sure here.
Uh-huh.
Nobody has any idea what the hell happened here, right?
Oh.
Correct.
None.
Ace and June nodded silently. Seven raised his hands as if to say, "Not me," and Santa just shrugged. You okay, Clover? Only Clover lowered her head and did nothing.
Huh. Wait a minute.
That was when he noticed. Where the hell is Snake?
Where's Snake?
Junpei swept his eyes across the room a second time, but Snake was nowhere to be seen. I mean, it's not like he
Does
could
that
have
mean that he
entered.
found them?
How? No, probably not.
I've no idea. There's nothing to suggest it, but nothing to suggest he didn't either.
But again, though, how he would be here if he did, because he couldn't go into the doors by himself. He has two, so he couldn't enter any of them by himself.
I don't suppose we'll know
And
until we
even
can
if he
ask him in
did have
person.
three, it still wouldn't work because you have to have at least two other people, because or then you would have blown up. Yeah, so
Well, whatever he did or didn't do, he's pretty damn late. What the hell is he up to?
it's a good question, actually.
Maybe he's lost.
I doubt that.
Yeah, well, that seems likely. Dude can't see. I don't know how he gets around in the first place.
Hearing, Clover raised her head.
No! That's impossible!
Suddenly, she was shouting.
Yeah, my brother's blind, but he's got really great hearing. He can get around as well as anyone who can see.
Okay, then where is he? Like, I'm on your side here, but like, him not being here is kinda suspicious.
So he couldn't get lost. That's impossible.
Clover had started to shake, and the knuckles of her hands had gone white. She spun around, but before she did, Junpei noticed tears welling up in her eyes.
I'm gonna go look for him.
The words were barely out of her mouth when she began to run.
Hey, hold on, Clover. Wait!
I mean, you do have to find him. Junpei cried out to her, but he was too slow. She kept going, and before anyone else could react, she was gone.
Well, that didn't work.
Yeah, no, not really.
Damn it. What should we do now?
Go look for him, I guess.
Well, the red is working now.
We can't just leave them.
No! We're not leaving two people behind! We should go look for them!
Thank you, Akane.
Oh man, this ain't good.
Oh, yes, what an excellent idea. We just wasted a bunch of time looking for some piece of electronic junk. Now let's waste some more by looking for a couple of idiots.
Santa, what is your issue?
Then remain here if you feel you must, but there's no time. We've only 5 hours left.
Ace, really? You're doing this to us? You're abandoning them? Really? Shaking my head. Junpei and the others nodded to one another and took off at a run. In front of the stairs that led to B deck, they decided to split up.
Let's split up.
All right, I'll take this direction.
Then I shall look that way.
I'll be over here.
See you all later.
Soon, only two of them were left. Those two were Junpei and June, who had been a few steps behind the others.
All right, we should go too.
Yes, let's go! But where should we start?
I don't fucking know.
Let's see.
First class cabin. Yeah.
Oh, what about the first class cabin on B deck?
Yeah, maybe he found a number.
Okay, let's go, Jumpy.
Or numbers. They'd have to be in Braille, I would assume, but why not? They took off up the stairs at a run. Outside of the first-class cabin, they found Clover. She was standing in front of the wall. She was staring at a meaningless point on the wall, her eyes blank. What should Junpei do? Talk to her?
Are you alright?
He did his best to sound friendly, but Clover didn't respond.
Look,
I'm guessing Snake
I know you're
wasn't
really
here.
worried, but...
He could think of no words to say that didn't sound hollow and fake. Junpei hesitated. Clover was so consumed by worry and fear that Junpei feared it would crush her. Her actions didn't surprise him. She had suddenly lost her brother, who she seemed to have been very close to.
Alone.
Her voice was thin and barely audible.
Alone.
Hmm?
Alone. I said leave me alone!
Okay, damn! Suddenly, she was screaming.
You're so annoying! Just go away and leave me alone! Just looking at you guys is pissing me off!
Why? Because we're together and you're not together with your brother? Is that all this is?
Go away, okay? Just go somewhere else! Stop bothering me!
You know, if you don't cooperate, we're all gonna fucking die, right? You know that, right? Junpei was taken aback. Such anger and hate. Jun's eyes had gone wide with surprise as well.
Why are you still here? Didn't you hear me?
Girl, you just standing here moping, not doing anything to help, like, dude, please, be reasonable. Like, I beg. Like, you don't have to be so aggressive. We're trying.
Forget it. If you aren't gonna leave, then I'll just...
Alright, let's go, June.
Yeah.
So I guess we have to find Snake first before she'll cooperate. They turned and left Clover. As they did, Junpei glanced back over his shoulder to see Clover wiping tears from her face. Clover had driven home the misery of the situation, but Junpei told himself that getting depressed would get him nowhere but depressed.
We really need to find Snake, for Clover's sake.
Yeah. He did his best to push away the misery and depression and forced a smile. We didn't even try to enter the first-class cabin, though. Like, Clover doesn't know we made sure it didn't lock itself, right? I mean, ooh, maybe when we were all exchanging information, maybe they did. Maybe they did tell them.
So, where do you think we should go next?
I guess... the casino?
How about the casino?
Let's go take a look.
I hope there isn't a right answer, and I'm just fucking it all up. That would be unfortunate. They turned and headed off down the hallway. Before they knew it, they were there. So was Lotus. She was leaning against the wall, examining her nails.
Hey, what do you think you're doing?
She glanced up at him, unimpressed.
Isn't it obvious? I'm looking for Snake.
You look like you're looking at your nails.
I'm just not seeing it.
Really? Maybe you need to look harder.
I don't think that's the problem.
Oh, by the way,
Yeah?
I've got a proposal for you two. Care to hear it?
Sure, what is it? Sure, we'll listen.
What is it?
Well, I don't like to beat around the bush, so I'll get right to it.
Uh-huh.
Why don't we team up?
Okay, why?
Team up?
Yeah. What? You need me to explain it to you? I'm saying, why don't we go through a numbered door?
Let's see, we're what, 5, 6, and 8? So, 11, 19. That wouldn't work because we get 19, and then 1 plus 9 is 10, and then we'd have 1. We'd literally just have 1. We couldn't go any. Lotus, are you dumb?
Even if we wanted to, that's impossible.
Like.
Why?
Jumpy's bracelet number is 5, mine is 6, and yours is 8.
Yeah, it literally comes out to 1.
Our digital route would be 1.
But yeah.
But there's no number 1 door in the large hospital room. The only doors there are 3, 7, and 8.
Yeah, are you
Then we add
okay?
another person.
Huh?
Who?
What, isn't that easy? 7.
Okay, so you want us to leave Ace, Santa, Snake, and Clover all behind? You're a real bitch, aren't you? You're a...
Oh, if we add 7.
Uh-huh.
5 plus 6 plus 8 plus 7 equals 26.
We'd have enough for 8 door, yeah.
The digital root of 26, 2 plus 6 equals 8.
And then the 4 of them could go through the number 8 door. But...
Wait a minute. What about the other 4? Ace, Snake, Santa, and Clover.
let's see, if 1, 3... Singe... Theirs would add up to 10, and they'd be stuck with 1.
Well, why don't you add them up?
That was simple enough.
1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 equals 10.
Yeah.
And 1 plus 0 equals 1. The digital root for those 4 would be 1.
Yeah, so we'd be literally fucking them over.
That's right.
And you know the number 1 door isn't in the big hospital room, right?
Yeah, no, she's just a bitch. Like, what the fuck?
Of course I know that.
No! Are you saying you'd leave them behind?
Yeah, that's exactly what she's saying.
Of course not. What kind of woman do you think I am?
Uh-huh.
Once we get off the ship, we could come back and rescue them, couldn't we?
Okay, but what happens if the next door we find we can't get through it with any combination of the 4 of us, huh? Have you thought about that? Or like what is the plan beyond this? Like, it feels like you're not thinking things through.
Then we wouldn't really be leaving them behind.
Like,
Don't try to lie to us. I don't think you do anything of the sort.
Really? Why do you think that?
your general attitude.
You remember, don't you? We have less than 5 hours left. Even if we manage to escape, there's no way we could come back to rescue them in less than 5 hours.
Exactly, June. Exactly. She's just trying to escape.
Well, you never know until you try.
Yeah, you don't care.
No, you're not thinking this through. Even if we brought 7 with us, we wouldn't be able to get off the ship. The 4 of us couldn't open door 9.
Yep.
It is hidden, but an exit can be found. Seek a way out. Seek a door that carries a 9.
Yeah, that's right. The digital route for the 4 of us would be 8, so we'd have to add Ace to make 9.
That's right. Unless we bring Ace too, we'll be stuck.
Lotus scratched the back of her ear.
Oh. Well, that's unfortunate.
I don't like you anymore. I was defending you. No, you don't deserve the defense. Yeah.
Unfortunate. That's all you have to say?
She didn't sound particularly bothered by what Junpei said. Nor did she seem particularly surprised.
Well, let's try and find another way, okay? A way to get out of here with all 8 of us.
Maybe she was just testing us to see if we would abandon people, maybe? Maybe I'm giving her too much credit.
That's impossible. Are you being serious? And you do know that only 5 people, at most, can go through one of the numbered doors, right?
Yeah.
The number 9 isn't going to be an exception to that rule. Regardless, at least 3 people will get left behind.
You don't know that.
Huh?
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
The moment he said it, Junpei felt a chill run down his spine.
No. Wait just a second. You're skipping over a really big detail.
Uh-huh. Yes, what she said was true, but how Lotus could remain cavalier about so terrifying a prospect was beyond him.
Is that really okay?
No.
That means 3 people will die in the end. Are you okay with that?
That's true. Junpei, Jun, and Seven could ditch Lotus instead. Like, bye Lotus. Peace, bitch. Of course, there's another 7 numbers before it. Yeah, yeah.
That's just...
It's fucked up. Lotus's forehead furrowed.
Do you think I could have a moment alone?
Sure.
There's some things I need to think about.
Okay, yeah, you do your thinking. Okay. Well, Junpei and June turned and began walking away from Lotus.
That didn't turn out to be a very pleasant conversation.
Yeah, no, not really.
Yeah.
Junpei's heart felt heavy and his steps sluggish. But he told himself pessimism would get them nowhere.
Well, regardless,
So he forced himself to smile and turned to June.
let's just focus on finding Snake for now, okay?
Yeah.
Yes, you're right. We can think about those other things later.
Yeah.
Junpei nodded.
All right. Where should we go next?
Okay. We can go back to the first school. Okay. I feel like that would just waste time, though, would it not? To go to the I guess the hallway.
Let's go back downstairs and check out that hallway with all the doors.
Together they ran down the stairs.
Oh, it's Ace.
Ahead of them, farther down the hallway, they spotted Ace.
Hey, Snake! Where are you? Answer me if you're there!
I don't think he's gonna answer you. What should Junpei do? I guess run to Ace.
Let's go.
With June in tow, Junpei jogged up to Ace. Hearing their footsteps, he turned to greet them.
Ah, hello there. Snake is... well, that's obvious, isn't it?
Yeah, not here.
I assume you haven't found him yet?
No.
Yeah, doesn't seem like you're having any luck either.
I really wonder where he could have gone.
Well, wherever he's disappeared to, we must find him as quickly as we can. For Clover's sake.
Right.
Why are you blushing? June's face looked kinda enraptured.
By the way, do you think Clover and Snake are really siblings?
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Why would you say that?
Why would you say that? The question seemed somehow odd to Junpei.
Why? Well, it's obvious, isn't it? They don't look alike at all.
True. Ace looked at him for a moment and then spoke.
Yes, you know, now that you mention it, they don't.
I mean, hey, you know, half siblings or step siblings doesn't, you know, Just because they don't look alike doesn't necessarily mean anything. Now that you mention it.
Still, there are a great many siblings who do not look like one another.
Yeah, exactly.
It certainly isn't rare.
Junpei wasn't sure why, or even if he was seeing what he thought he was, but he could have sworn that Ace's face tightened as he spoke.
At any rate, we really must find Snake as soon as possible.
Interesting. Why? Yeah.
The clock is ticking. We really can't afford to waste any time.
Yeah, you're right. This situation is kind of odd, though, you must admit.
Very well. Let's get back to the search, shall we?
Yeah.
You can leave this area to me.
All right. Let's go, Jumpy.
At June's urging, they left. Fascinating. Very, very fascinating. They found themselves back at the stairs, but Junpei's mind was in turmoil.
Something about that was... I'll think on it later. Like Ace said, finding Snake is our top priority.
Yeah, I don't know. Ace knows something. Junpei did his best to clear his mind.
All right, where should we go next?
Interesting. Okay. Well, before we check... is there any reason for me to go back to the casino or the cabin? The fuck? I wouldn't think so, right? I guess maybe new dialogue? But I assume Clover would still just bitch us out again. Probably. I think all those old places are now empty. Okay. Then I guess back to the hospital room.
Why don't we go back to the big hospital room?
Okay, let's go then.
They turned and headed back towards the large hospital room.
Hey, wait. That's...
Santa never did shit. On their way to the large hospital room, Junpei and June noticed Santa standing next to the number 3 door. Bro, if you go in by yourself, you're gonna blow up.
Santa?
Junpei paused. What should Junpei do? Talk to him. Junpei and June walked up to Santa.
What are you doing?
What? You can't tell? I'm checking out the red.
Yeah, fair enough.
Why? Is there something bothering you?
What? It's not bothering you?
Huh?
The guts of this red.
Uh-huh.
Why wouldn't you wonder who the hell put it back in here?
I mean, we kind of do, but we're kind of concerned about our missing compatriots.
Yeah, that's true. Well, I'm curious too, but...
Yeah, we have other things to worry about right now, Santa.
Who do you think did it?
I don't know. Probably Zero. Santa's eyes narrowed as he looked at June. She shook her head.
I don't know.
Well, what about you, Junpei? Who do you think fixed this thing for us?
I mean, I feel like these two are like the same thing, right? Someone other than the 8 of them.
Maybe there's someone else on this ship with us.
You mean someone hiding here?
Maybe.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's just an idea.
And you're saying this mystery person fixed threads?
Potentially.
Yeah.
Why?
That's, I don't know.
Maybe I should have just gone with Zero. I don't know. Santa shoved his hands into his pockets and cracked his knuckles.
Seems unlikely.
I don't know.
Why?
I don't know. Just a feeling. Hard to believe Zero'd bring in a secret 10th player.
Well, I didn't. When I chose that, I wasn't exactly thinking 10th player. I was thinking just an admin to keep things running on behalf of Zero / the organization that Zero's a part of. I don't know.
I mean, the name of the game is the Nonary game, for Christ's sake. You know what Nonary means, right? It means
Yes,
9.
I know, but I didn't mean it as a 10th participant. I meant. Okay.
No, that's not what I meant.
Yeah. See, exactly.
I mean more like someone who's been living here for a long time.
That's not what I meant either, but maybe.
Or someone who, like, stayed here.
Seriously? That's even more ridiculous.
That is it?
Why do you think Zero would leave them alone?
I don't know. I don't fucking know. Junpei furrowed his brow.
So, in other words, one of us is the person who fixed the red.
Santa grinned.
Bingo! We have a winner.
But if that's true, then the person who did it doesn't want the rest of us to know that they fixed it.
Yeah.
But why?
No idea. Maybe if they come clean on that, it means we'd find out something else. Something bad.
But how would that give away anything else?
Something bad?
Dunno. But whatever it is, it's gotta be worth hiding. Of course.
Again, my thought was with the 10th person or the other person is they would be just someone he had on board to like monitor us. I don't know.
It could have something to do
But-
with Snake's
I
disappearance.
feel like that's a very loose idea. I don't know.
You think maybe they did something to Snake?
Yeah.
That wouldn't be good. Junpei stared at Santa. There was something about him that made Junpei wary. At first, he'd assumed the other man wasn't terribly clever, but Junpei was beginning to think he would need to reevaluate that assessment. When Santa spoke again, his voice was quiet.
Look, if you trust anybody in this game, you're gonna lose. You've gotta be careful. The person you trust the most could turn out to be the one who stabs you in the back.
Akane? Squinting. With that depressing suggestion, he turned and quietly walked away.
And that's that, I guess.
Yeah. And that wasn't a very fun prospect to be given, but you know. Junpei and June looked at one another and smiled awkwardly. Yeah. Well, where would they go next? I guess we can just finish searching, I suppose. Yeah, I guess we're done. And they looked everywhere they could think of, but Snake was nowhere to be found.
Snake hasn't been anywhere we've searched.
Yeah, so where did he go? Lotus looked around at 6 frustrated faces and spoke.
And we can't keep looking for him. Wherever he is, it's not here. We need to get moving.
Junpei couldn't disagree with what she was saying. Snake seemed to have completely disappeared. There was no point to waste any more time. The others seemed to be having similar thoughts, but they stayed silent. Finally, Seven spoke.
We don't got a choice. Lotus is right.
I don't like it, but yeah.
We're not gonna find Snake.
We can't waste more time.
There's a problem, though.
What?
We've got to figure out who's gonna go through which door.
Yes, I have a proposal.
Yeah, what is it? She walked back and forth across the floor, her heels clicking against the wood. Finally, she stopped.
Why don't we decide on one person to sacrifice?
What?
Sacrifice?
What the hell?
Well, perhaps that's a bit of a harsh word, but yes. You've all figured it out by now, haven't you? We can't all make it through those doors. If we split into 2 teams of 4 and 3 people respectively, then 3 people will be left behind. If we split into 2 teams of 5 and 2 people respectively, then 2 people will be left behind.
Uh-huh.
But if we split into 2 groups of 3 and leave 1 person out, then only 1 person will be left behind.
I mean, I guess? Leaving behind 3 people with 2 teams of 4 and 3. Hang on, let me think about this. God, having to run through all of them is gonna be a pain. So, 1. I just have, whenever. I can't be bothered to go through all of the combinations. I don't know. She's probably right. I guess. Maybe. I don't know. Does this matter at all? I don't know. Sure. It wasn't pleasant, but she was right. There wasn't any way that the numbers worked out. If one group was 4, the other group would always have a digital route that didn't match a door. When 7 spoke, his voice was strained.
Then you're saying we gotta decide who's gonna stay behind.
Oh, it's whether you want clarification or okay.
Yes, we do.
Well, maybe I should have gone with that then, so that way we could see the breakdown, but man, whatever. It's too late now.
Given our circumstances, it's logically and morally the best solution.
I guess you're not wrong.
If the other 6 are to survive, then 1 person has to sacrifice themselves.
Who are you suggesting?
No, that's too cruel!
What's so cruel about it?
You're letting someone die?
To just sacrifice someone like that?
Then what's your plan?
Well, that's a good question, actually.
Maybe we should sacrifice 2 people instead of just 1.
That's not what I meant! We shouldn't sacrifice anyone!
Ideally, yeah.
I told you, that's impossible. Wake up.
Whoa, calm down, you 2.
Santa stepped between Lotus and June.
Look, what Lotus is trying to say is... You should aim to bring the greatest amount of happiness to the greatest amount of people, right?
I mean, that's a pretty way of saying it. Not necessarily, any better. It pretties it up a little bit.
Exactly. That's how democracy works. And for that reason, I think the only fair way to decide who will be sacrificed is through a vote. What do you think?
No! That's terrible!
I'm not on board with this.
I'm not asking you. Shut up.
Lotus, you know, I really tried to defend you earlier. Now I'm regretting that decision.
What about you, Santa?
Me? Well, I agree, I guess.
All right, that's 1 vote for. Counting mine, that's 2. 7.
I can't say I agree with you, but we don't exactly have a choice.
7, buddy, really? Really? You doing this to us?
If we don't do something, we're all gonna die.
Oh, glad to see you get it. If I can get one more vote, then it's decided.
Ace, please.
What about you, Clover?
Clover had moved away from the group and was sitting on one of the beds. Her whole body drooped. Junpei didn't know if she'd even heard Lotus's proposal.
Hey, Clover.
Lotus is about to be a manipulative bitch. Lotus walked over to Clover and gently laid a hand on her shoulder.
Your brother has to be behind one of the numbered doors.
Wait, what? No, he doesn't. Huh?
We've searched everywhere, but we didn't find him. Doesn't that mean he has to have gone through one of them somehow?
I mean, maybe. Maybe? Clover slowly lifted her face. Without Snake, there's some digital route to 7. Which doors don't. Determine who needs to be left behind. I see. Clover slowly lifted her face.
Let's go look for him together, okay?
Lotus, you're a bitch. Like, what the fuck is this? We have to sacrifice Ace or June?
If we sacrifice one person, then we can go look for him. You agree with me, right?
Lotus, you're a bitch. Holy fuck.
Okay.
What the fuck, dude? Clover nodded once.
The motion carries.
Lotus spun around and walked toward Junpei.
Now, let's start a vote too.
That won't be necessary.
Ace had barely spoken for Lotus's entire speech, and everyone jumped a little. Is he about to offer himself up? 6 pairs of eyes turned to look at him. He didn't seem to notice or even care.
I will stay. That should solve our problem, yes?
I mean, yeah? I guess. But are you sure?
Ace, what are you saying?
I mean, he's an old man.
No, you can't do that. That won't solve anything.
June's voice shook, and she looked around desperately for someone to agree with her. Ace simply looked at her.
June, I'm afraid you may have misunderstood me. I said I would stay, but I never said I would sacrifice myself.
Okay.
Huh?
I trust you, each and every one of you. I believe you'll come back for me.
Okay.
Whoa. There's optimistic, and then there's just nuts.
Yeah, we'd have to get out of here hella quick. I mean, hey, maybe if the majority of us get out, Zero would let whoever has to stay go? Maybe?
Those doors only go one way.
Maybe.
You go in, you don't come out. If we go through them,
You won't be able to return, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
True, but that will not be the case once you've escaped from the ship.
I suppose.
Please, I beg you. Once you've escaped, come back and rescue me.
I mean, we can try.
Ideally, within the time limit Zero has given us.
No, that's ridiculous. There's no way we could get back in time.
Finally, Junpei could hold his tongue no longer.
We've only got 5 hours left.
Less than 5 hours, actually.
We don't even know where the hell we are. How on earth are we gonna find someone to come and rescue you?
Then, perhaps you would prefer to stay instead of me?
No, I'm good.
Or perhaps you would be willing to leave June behind?
Ace's voice was dignified and without a hint of cruelty or malice. Junpei had no rebuttal.
You see, there's no other choice. Then I see we've come to our conclusion.
I guess.
Go on. Don't worry yourselves about me. Go, quickly.
Junpei stood frozen by indecision, unable to move. June bit her lips so hard that Junpei feared she would break the skin. Santa stood against a wall, calm and aloof. Seven tore his beanie from his head and turned it over anxiously in his hands. Only Clover stared at Ace, with an expression Junpei was unable to decipher. Lotus's attitude, however, was different from the others.
Let's accept his kind offer then.
I don't like you. She smiled, her eyes bright. Ace answered with a smile of his own.
Good. I think this is the best for me.
You know, well, no, that wouldn't work. Come on.
Perhaps I'll be able to take a nap.
Maybe.
It may be my age, but I get tired so easily these days.
Something weird is going on here. As he spoke, Ace lowered himself down to the floor next to one of the beds. Huh. From somewhere deep in the ship, Junpei suddenly heard the screeching of metal on metal. It was almost as if the ship were screaming. Would it really hold until the time limit was up? Already, D-Deck was flooded. In the sudden silence, the only sound was the sad metal wail of the ship. Unsurprisingly, it was Lotus who spoke first. Yeah, I saw it. Yeah. We'll go through 7.
Well, what are you waiting for? We're wasting time. Why don't we hurry it up?
Yeah. As if a spell had been broken, the others all began to talk at once.
You're right. We should get going. That's all we can do right now.
I don't like it, but you're right.
7.
Seriously. Honestly, I was getting kind of sick of listening to you guys talk.
You too, Santa?
I mean, June, I don't like it either, but like we have no real choice.
I have to find my brother.
Wait, all of you. Let's just calm down and think about this.
It's been thought about. It's the only. Again, it's not a great decision, but it's the only one we have.
There has to be a way to get everyone out. There has to be. Right, Jumpy?
No.
Say something.
Yeah, let's think. There's gotta be another way.
No. His words sounded hollow and fake.
Fine! Forget about it! I'll figure it out on my own.
She spun around and ran toward Ace. He had slumped down next to the bed when June grabbed his arm and pulled.
Ace! Come on, Ace. Please stand up. You can't give up yet. We just have to sit down together and think about this. We'll figure out a way that we can all get out of here.
I don't think so, June. Then it happened. Ace fell forward. The hell? He slumped over onto the wooden floor, his body folded in half like a boxer out cold. The fuck?
Ace!
June cried out and dropped to her knees beside him. She put her arm around his neck and did her best to lift him up.
What happened? Ace, say something!
What the hell happened? She shook him frantically. His eyes fluttered open.
I'm all right.
Are you? His voice was weak and slightly slurred.
How are you all right?
This.
He held out his left arm and slowly opened his hand. What did you do?
A syringe?
In it was a syringe and a small vial. Saporal? The vial was empty. It had only recently been emptied. A few drops clung to the sides. There was a label taped to the side of the container. It read Soparil Beta. Soparil Beta?
Soparil Beta. What does this do? Did you use this?
Yeah?
Yes. It's just anesthetic. I'll be fine.
Yeah, and it turns you into dead weight, forcing us to leave you behind. I see. Okay, he's forcing our decision.
Anesthetic?
I found it earlier. While we were searching the hospital rooms. I thought it might be useful later.
I guess you were right, in a way.
I didn't think I'd be using it on myself.
Why did you do this?
To force us to leave.
Didn't I tell you? I'd like to take a nap.
Yeah, you did say that.
I really am. Very tired.
Junpei knew that wasn't why he'd done it. Ace had injected himself with anesthetic to forestall Junpei and June's attempts to bring him along. If he couldn't move, there was nothing they could do. He'd injected himself so that they would be forced to leave him behind.
Ace!
Is there something you want to say? I'd just like to sleep a little. Could you keep it down?
Yeah, you gotta give it up. Give it up, June.
No, don't, Ace. Don't fall asleep.
You feel warm. So comfortable. I think I'll have a nice dream.
Come on, Akane. We don't let his I don't want to say sacrifice, because I have hope that we'll be able to save him, but don't let his bravery go to waste. His trust go to waste. Ace's eyelids drooped further and further, almost as though he were dying.
Ace! Ace!
She shook his shoulder again and again, but this time he didn't respond. Only the gentle rising and falling of his chest told him he was alive. Junpei was relieved to see he was, in fact, still breathing.
Let's get him up on a bed.
Yeah, I don't know why he didn't sit down on a bed initially. He lifted Ace up off the floor and laid him on the bed he'd been leaning against. When Junpei turned around, Lotus gave him a look of pity.
Well, we really don't have a choice now.
You don't care. Look, maybe she's just being pragmatic and she's not actually a bitch. It just comes off that way. Maybe.
We can't let his sacrifice go to waste.
Don't call it that.
Right?
Like you even mean that.
You say something?
Yeah.
No, nothing.
It felt wrong, but he had to agree. Then suddenly Santa spoke.
Yeah, but we're not done choosing yet, are we?
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, we haven't decided who's going in what door.
Oh, yeah, no.
Ah,
True.
yes. Yes, that's true.
Enough of this screwing around. Let's decide. You first, Lotus. Which door do you want?
I want door number 8.
Oh, good, we'll be separated from her.
It's the same number as my bracelet number.
Got it. You're 8. You're next, 7. Which one do you want?
7.
I'll take 7. I can't get along with that old lady.
Old? Look, she doesn't seem that old to me.
What? What did you just say?
Her face distorted by rage, Lotus took a step toward 7. He threw up his hands and made a face like a child caught with his hand in the cookie jar.
Who, me? I didn't say nothing.
Aw! Yeah, alright, buddy.
Oh, you're gonna get it next time.
She shot him a glare that would have melted steel, then turned and stalked off.
Alright, who's next?
Santa's gaze moved across the 3 people left. Finally, they stopped on Junpei.
Junpei, which door do you want?
7. At last, Junpei's mind was already made up. Door 7.
I think I'm gonna go with door 7.
Okay, 7 it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright then. That means June's gotta go through 8.
What? Why?
Because that's how math works.
What?
That's how math works. Santa grimaced and muttered angrily to himself, but finally began to explain.
If the 6 of us are gonna keep going without leaving anyone behind, there are only 3 ways we can do it.
Plan A.
Have 3, 5, and 8 go through 7, and 4, 6, and 7 go through 8.
Plan B.
4, 5, and 7 go through 7, and 3, 6, and 8 go through 8.
Plan C.
Or 3, 6, and 7 go through 7, and 4, 5, and 8 get 8. There are no other combinations. In other words, 3 and 4, and 7 and 8 can never go through the same doors. You get it now?
Yeah, makes sense. As Santa finished, June looked over at Junpei, tears welling up at the corner of her eyes.
Oh no!
It's what we gotta do, June.
You're saying we aren't gonna see each other again for a long time.
Or it could just be like 40 minutes, like last time. Yeah, you never know. Junpei felt just as June did. He wanted to be at her side through whatever trials they were preparing to face. But if he knew they were to survive, he had to swallow his feelings. In order for the 6 of them to move forward, he and June had to be separated. He looked at June. He was scared to lose her, but he swallowed, steeled his resolve, and did his best to smile.
Hey, come on. You're making it sound like we're never gonna see each other again.
I mean,
We gotta split up,
know.
but only for a while. This is just like when we went into the 4 and 5 doors, remember?
Yeah, surely it'll be fine.
We got
surely.
split up then too, but we all met back up. I'll bet 7 and 8 are just like that.
Yeah, totally.
You mean they're connected somewhere?
Probably.
Yeah, probably.
Probably.
She didn't sound very hopeful. It was Seven that interjected.
I'm sure they're gonna connect somewhere.
Why? What makes you think so?
If they don't, then neither team can get through door 9.
Yeah.
In other words, the game would end right here. Zero's been on top of his shit so far. I don't think he'd blow it now.
Probably not.
I'm damn sure that son of a bitch wants to have his fun as long as possible. He's not gonna end this game until we get through the 9 door.
June said nothing. The tears were gone, but her eyes were still sad as they looked at Junpei. He met them, and with what reassurance he could manage, laid his hand gently on her shoulder.
Everything's gonna be fine. We're gonna see each other again. I promise.
Yep, totally. Totally will. June bit her lip and gave him an almost imperceptible nod.
Yes. Promise?
Yeah, promise. Her voice was barely above a whisper. Santa's voice shattered the moment.
You guys are done, right?
Yes, we're done. He stretched and continued.
Anyway, that's pretty much it. Clover and I will both go into separate groups. I figure I'll take 8 and Clover can take 7.
Fair enough.
Any problems with that, Clover?
Clover looked away and was silent for a moment.
Whatever.
Okay. It was more of a dismissal than an agreement, but Santa didn't seem to care.
All right, we're ready to go then. Let's move.
At Santa's command, the group split and headed for their respective doors. With that, though, I'm gonna stop. I haven't had lunch yet, and I'm starving. I should have ate before hopping on. That's my fault, really. But I think it's also a good place to stop, as they're about to head through the numbered doors again, about 2.5 hours in. So we'll save there. And I'll save over Data 3 since I didn't end up using it. And yeah. Probably tomorrow we'll continue. And hopefully be finished by Thursday? Or on Thursday, that is. We'll see. I looked up the length of the game. The main game is almost supposed to be about 10, 11-ish hours, so. But I don't know. It's hard to say. But yeah, thank us for hanging out. And yeah, next time we will see what sort of puzzle fuckery the 7 labeled door will have for us. So yeah, I'll catch you later. Peace.